Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. Today we are going to build the Lego City Hospital. Now, last year Lego released the Lego Friends Heart Lake Hospital, and I'm actually very interested to see how the two compare. So this one it's a big build. There are 8 bags in here. There are 8 bags? Are there 9 bags? There are lots of bags. And there are heaps of minifigures. So let's have a look. First up, we've got a lady in a lovely blue sweater, and I have no idea why I have a bit of an idea why she's visiting the hospital. Stephanie's mum's here. She's just come out of the maternity ward. But this lady here also is going to have a baby. Now, she's going to need a pram, and this is yet another cute little way to build a pram. We've seen a few of them in the Lego Friends sets, but it's nice to see lots of different variations. So this little blue pram has got wheels on these 2 spots here, and now it needs a handle on the back, and that's perfect. Now all she needs is a baby. So let's build her little baby. Your baby is, well, little blue baby. Is it gonna be a boy? Are we gonna be stereotypical? I think we will. It'll stop me from getting too confused, and his mum is just delighted that he has come to join us. So let's bring, oh, hold on, be careful with that little baby in the pram. Bring the little baby over to meet Stephanie's mum, and we'll build the next minifigure. So this one is a guy with a green sweater, and he is like your classic dad look. He's got a beard and glasses and very smooth hair. He's green pullover, and he is bringing flowers for a patient. I'm going to guess that's what his job here is today. He certainly doesn't look like a doctor. I think he's going to be a visitor with some flowers to cheer up. Well, maybe he's going to give the flowers to the lady who's just had a baby. Or to this person, this painter. The painter, where's the painter's head? Okay, so what? Oh, the painter has something broken now. Oh dear, we dropped the painter, and the painter's arm is broken. Maybe his wrist is broken. Maybe just his hand is broken. The painter has broken on his right. Oh, hold on. These flowers are dangerous. On his right arm. Oh, no. Oh, we've dropped him again. Oh, we better build this poor guy a wheelchair just in case we've done some serious damage to any of his limbs or his head. We'll just wheel him around now because he seems to be not having the best of luck. So this cool wheelchair build is very cool. It's nice to have a wheelchair, and we can wheel him around and just make sure he stays safe and secure in there. He looks nice and snug. We'll get this guy with the flowers. Yeah, he can do the flowers and the wheelchair, so he is multitasking. Nice to see. Just don't do any wheelies with the wheelchair. All right, next minifigure is a helicopter. I'm reckoning this is a helicopter pilot. So we are going to need a helicopter. Of course we are. Right, so let's build the helicopter. So the Medivac emergency helicopter for transporting those hard to reach patients, and also for transporting emergency things like organs and blood and those things that people need really, really super duper quickly. So if we want to have them happening super duper quickly, we're gonna have to build this super duper quickly. So I'm on that. Let's do it. There we go, we've got our paramedic signage on the back, so there's no mistaking what this helicopter's for, though the colour scheme would definitely give that away too. Our long big tail bits on with the rotor, and we've got a very inadequate little cockpit there, and we got the rotors on the top too, and a walkie-talkie, and we are off. It's actually quite an effective, cute little, I shouldn't call it a cute, but it is a cute little helicopter, and it is transporting something very, very important. This looks like some plasma or blood transfusions, so this needs to get to the hospital stat. So attach it to the helicopter and off it takes, but we need somewhere for it to land. So we need our little H-pad. So we'll build one of those, And this is all going to be external to the hospital, so it's going to sit next to it. So that's all built. We've got somewhere for the helicopter to land, and we're up to bag number 2. So what do we have next? We have got some more minifigures. There are so many minifigures in this set. So we've got an orange work jacket guy with a little signage on his pocket. He looks like he might be just a normal work. No, he's a miner. He is a miner 49er, look. And I'm assuming that he has come to, oh yes, all right. He has come to some harm, not as part of his job, but as part of the fact that he was underneath the helicopter when it was swooping really low. So he's now got a bandage on his head and he needs to go on the stretcher, and this is going to be tricky because it's a long walk to the hospital and we haven't actually built it yet. Oh, here's some legs to take him. Maybe the legs will have a body. Yes. Okay, so we've got another paramedic now, and she is going to be totally on his case. I love this little cap with the hair out the back. And we'll attach her to the stretcher, or attach the stretcher to her. And he's going to fall off the end. So we might need to bring in another paramedic. Come on. This is going to be awkward too because the mini dolls are slightly bigger than the minifigures, but they all live together in harmony and happiness. Doesn't matter if some are just a little bit taller, and I'm sure we can make this work. Okay, maybe. All right, so let's get this miner off to hospital, and to do that, we're of course going to have to build the hospital. But before we build the hospital, we're going to build a vehicle to get him there because they do not want to have to jog through all of those streets carrying a stretcher, especially as they're so unevenly matched. So let's build them an ambulance. Alrighty, we've got a lot of the body done now. We've got somewhere for the driver to sit. We're putting the stickers on the side. And we've got some little doors as well, little side mirror places. And the colour scheme is exactly what you would expect from an ambulance. We are up to bag number 3, and now we get to put some of our little medical aid stickers on the back there. And we're going to need some windows, and the windows get some little shutters on them so that the light comes in, but nobody can peek in and see what's happening in there. It gives the poor patient some privacy. That was a lot of P's. So the back looks as though it's pretty much done. We'll be able to fit the stretcher in there. Now we just need something on the back to hold them all in. We've got a ladder heading up to the top, a couple of ladders, one on each side. And why do you need ladders to climb up onto the top of the ambulance? Can anyone tell me? I actually have no idea. Why would they be there? And now we've got a spot there to hang our little door on the back. Oh, has it got something to do with the little levers that are on the top? I just actually have no idea. So we have now got a nice big, oh, all right. So this is going to be our back door. So it's going to lift up really beautifully to be able to put the stretcher in. Let's put our miner in here. There we go. We'll shove him in. Oh, that doesn't shut properly. We might shove him in a little bit better now that his hat's out of the way. And we'll put the paramedic in the driver's seat, ready to take off as soon as this ambulance is ready to roll, quite literally, because it needs wheels. So we're doing all right. We're almost there. We need a nice big roof for the driver's compartment, and it needs to be detachable so that we can get our little minifigure in and out. And this is looking very cool. We've got the little emergency lights on the top, and that just pops on and off. So good. Okay, now we just need the little front plate thingy. I don't know what that's called, but it's going to have the number plate on it. The little headlights. There's our number plate. Perfect. Perfect. Now we just need some wheels. Come on, let's get this poor patient to the hospital, which we still have to build. Okay, 4 wheels on. And the ambulance is ready. Let's go. Hold on. And the paramedic needs some more driving lessons. Right, and lucky that guy was in the wheelchair, and Stephanie's mum is okay, and we're up to bag number 4. And we have some more minifigures. So blue pants, we've got some scrubs here, maybe? we've got one of the medical staff. Gonna go with this being possibly, could be a nurse, could be a doctor. Looks very official, and she is inspecting this guy on the stretcher while we build the next of the medical staff. This lady looks as though she might be more senior than the one we just built, though age has nothing to do with any of that, but she does have a slightly different outfit, slightly more sophisticated outfit. Okay, we are on to the hospital. Let's get this going. So we need the entryway, the reception area, and this guy in the wheelchair is very, very keen to get himself admitted. So he's already inside, but we've got a bit more building to do before we can do that for him. Oh, look at this sticker! There are instructions to everywhere. So there's the broken bones unit, I can't even speak, and the eye unit, and the baby unit, and the parking's over that way. We'll see how accurate that is once we finish building it. Alright, working on the inside now, and this is yet another way to build a sliding door. Look at that, that's so cool. Why is that stopping? What's stopping that from going all the way? Oh, it's the little hook bit. Oh, that's so clever. That's really cool. I love sliding doors. Love Lego sliding doors. Now we're going to need a little kiosk. So somewhere for people to buy snacks. You know, several day old sandwiches and flat beverages and cupcakes that were baked in the last millennium. So this is where you get, and you get your souvenirs and, well, do you get souvenirs at a hospital? You get your newspaper and small activities to help keep the patients occupied. And we are now adding to the floor area down here on the bottom ground, and the guy in the wheelchair is back in again. He is so keen. And here in the middle, to hold it all together, is like a speed bump. Is this to stop the guy in the wheelchair from going too fast? We don't want him to exceed the speed limit inside the hospital? That's really weird. I suppose it'll stop the wheelchair from going anywhere, but so will all the studs, so I don't know. Okay, some seating here. We've got a drink that's been left behind by one of the visitors, and now we've got a chair that's actually very low to the ground. All right, okay, wheelchair guy, stop doing wheelies. Okay, so do we get more than one chair? Doesn't look like we do. So there's only seating for one person to wait. It's obviously not a very busy hospital. And over here, looks like it might be the ambulance bay. Looks like it's going to be our emergency entrance. Oh yes, here we go. Here's the matching walkie-talkie, the partner walkie-talkie to the one that is on the ambulance. And we're up to bag number 5. This is looking really good. Okay. What have we got now? We have got, oh yes, emergency only. Perfect. So this is going to go over here, and wheelchair guy thinks it's an emergency, and the stretcher guy's been kicked in through the door. So hopefully somebody will come and look at him soon, because it's really starting to fill up down here on the ground floor. We haven't even built all of the specialist wards up above. We got lots of pillars to help support them now though. Let's put some more structure in up here. And, oh, finally, we've got somewhere for the patients to check in. So a little tiny reception, oh, hold on, need to put that around the right way. So we have got our check-in area. Such a small little computer. Okay, all right, we are fitting a lot into a tiny space here. Let's keep building up here so we can start putting our next floors on. Oh, what is this smooth bit? Oh, it's the overhanging awning for the ambulance when it comes in. It's got a little light there as well. And now the next floor is completely roofed, and we got all these little smooth parts so we can take off the next floor, and some more lights. And our little emergency bay light, and it's looking really good. Now we just need a sign for the ambulance so we know this is where the ambulance comes in. Though I don't think there was any mistaking that. Nice. And we need a little portable medical stationy thing, little cart with all of the emergency medical things they're going to need as soon as the patients are unloaded from the ambulance. So we've got some scissors and a syringe and some more blood and one of those little inhalery things, so for oxygen. And in the drawer, we've got some tablets, and in this drawer we've got the special syringe that has to be hidden in a drawer because they don't want anyone to see that one. All right, so our little medical cart is ready, and we're up to bag number 6. So it's looking very good. And we've got another minifigure. So we've got got a guy in another dad jumper, and he's got some enormous glasses on, and the other side of his face has got either a sick-looking face, I'm not certain. What we're actually building now will give us an idea of what's going on with this minifigure. Are you kidding? So it's an eye chart. If you can read this, you have good vision. Oh, and the little kids one with the symbols on the other side. So this hospital has got an optometry specialist. So you don't normally go to an optometrist within a hospital unless you have a specialist condition. But this is cute. This is a really nice thing to have added to the hospital. The Lego Friends Hospital does not have this option, so this is really nice. We have now got that chart that shows you how the eyeball translates the light as it comes in and reflects off the back of the retina. And this bit here is like the binoculary things that you look into. There we go, he's squinting. It's his squinty eyes because he can't see till he gets his enormous glasses. Oh, and here are the binoculary bits that he actually looks into. So they are attached up here, and he can look in that, and hopefully he can start seeing clearly once he puts his enormous glasses back on. Well, that's really cute. Oh, why are there hooks on the top of this? There's like little bars. This is for the patients to hang off. It's random. Okay, so this is going up here. I actually haven't noted the shape of this. It's like is it an L shape? It's like a Z shape. This is, we're up to bag number 7, so it's all looking very, very good. And we've got some more medical stuff. This one is looking very doctory. He has got a stethoscope and the unbrushed hair that you have after you've been on shift for 24 hours. And he's now busy conferring with his colleague while we build the next room. Let's see what's next in this hospital. Alright, it looks like we have got all the building done, so now we can put the details in, and there is a skeleton in here. Hopefully it's not the morgue. Hopefully this is not someone who's been in the hospital for too long. I'm going to go with this being a skeleton for looking at the bones of the body, and in the drawers we've got some red stuff, and in this drawer we've got some orange stuff. Not sure what they're for. And on the top we've got another syringe, so... Okay, so this is the lab. So in there are different lab samples, and he's busy looking at something that's kind of watery at the moment, checking what's in there. Well, this is cool. And what are we building now? This doesn't look like a bed. If you had to lie on this, you would be incredibly uncomfortable. Not that hospital beds are ever comfortable. We have a light! Oh, this is exciting! I love a light! What are we using the light for, though? Alright, so we're building 3 of these. There's our second one. They're all identical. We've already got all our windows. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is awesome. So they're X-rays, and the light is going to illuminate them. So we've got the stomach there with some cherries in it. Heart looks all right. Here we've got a minifigure wrist joint, also looks okay. And here we've got a minifigure rib cage, and look at that. There is definitely a break in there. So 3 X-rays. So if we put them in here, they're going to be illuminated. So the light's going to shine through them. That's awesome. And I assume we're going to project them onto this white wall over here. So let's give it a try. Oh, that is so cool. Kind of can't see it with my lights on here, but look at that. It makes them bigger. They're still really focused. Let's turn the light off. Look at that. Let's check out the stomach here. The stomach with the cherries. That is an awesome feature. I love that. That is so very, very ridiculously cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love the x-ray room and well, slash lab. And let's go up and install this up here on our oddly shaped layout. Oh look, okay, so they connect, and now I've left the wheelchair guy just sitting outside the rooms on top of the ambulance bay. So I assume there isn't going to be a room on there. We'll just leave him there for now. At least we know he's safe. Oh, he's back down on the ground. Good. Okay, some more minifigures and another doctor, just assuming, with a stethoscope. And this guy has a beard and much more brushed hair. So he obviously hasn't been on shift for as long. He's only just started his shift. Let's start the next floor and see what other cool things are going into the hospital. Alright, we have some smooth parts and we're going to be holding something in there. Why is the hospital sign up here? Up nice and high. Well, I suppose all will be revealed when we put the room where it's supposed to be. But let's keep putting the walls on and then we can find out what is on the inside. So, first piece of furniture. We're going to have a hospital bed in here, surely. So this might be a gurney. Oh, it doesn't look like a gurney. It looks like it's a little baby crib, like a mobile humidifier-y kind of thing with the bottle there and the little sign that you get when you have a baby in the hospital to make sure that their ID is kept on them at all times, and they have to be kept in their crib with their crib all the time so you don't end up with this crazy baby swap. This is cool. So this must be the maternity ward and we're up to bag number 9, and over here, so if it's the maternity ward, we're definitely going to get a bed, right? Surely. Oh! We've got some oxygen. This must be the labour ward. So we've got some oxygen. We've got the red one, which is going to be a painkiller, some sort of painkillery gas. Let's put that over here. This is totally the labour ward with the baby in here, pre-made. Oh, and it's already got some cute little kid stickers in here, because that's exactly the sort of thing you want to stare at while you're in labour. Actually, it's going to be behind them while they're in labour, I suppose. We'll get the walls on, and another, just a random, oh, it's on top of the hospital sign. Okay, so that's not so random. Okay, doctor is in here, the doctor is in the house, and now we get a hospital bed with a stretcher on the top, a detachable stretcher. So this can be utilized for any number of things. Oh, I love that little buildable pillow. So we can use it for the labour ward, or you can take it and you can use it for any sort of operations. Here are the vital statistics of the patient who is in the bed. Looking pretty good at the moment, I think. So we've installed the little bed here. We can take it off at any stage, and let's put the baby's mum in here. Let's say she's gone into labour even though she's already had the baby. So she's had the baby now. Ta-da! There is nowhere to actually put this cot next to the bed. So they're just going to have to stay parted for now. And very, very important when you are undergoing an emergency procedure or you're in an operation room, an operating theatre, which is what this is doubling as, you need a light. You definitely need really good light so you can see what's happening. That's so cool. That is very cool. You can use that in a myriad of different ways. All right, looking good. Now what's going up here? We're smoothing off over the top of this room. And looks like we're putting in the air conditioning. Yeah, okay. So we finished that floor. In fact, we finished the whole hospital. Well, that's pretty cool. There are some wonderful new ideas in there. I love the x-ray room. I like the labour room too. Wow, that was really a load of fun. I loved building that hospital. All right, I now officially have a hospital collection because I have the Lego Friends Heart Lake Hospital and I have got the City Hospital. So what am I going to do with them? I'm just going to have to find out. Might have to integrate them both into my city. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out some of my other videos while you wait for a new one, which will be coming along very, very soon. So I will see you then. Bye.